Morning all, how are we? Hope you're well. Hope you're all good. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. It's not one of the best Sundays we've ever had, is it? I'll just wait for a few more people to come on. There's the first one. Hope you're well. They're all coming on now. Better late than never. Morning Matthew, how are you? Hope you're good. Morning Baz. Morning Baz, how are you? Morning Graham. Morning Matthew. Mark, how are you? Hope you're well. They're all coming on. How are you? Well, to be honest... Oh, that was the missus, that was, Chris. Well, to be honest, I'm a bit cheesed off and fed up at the minute. Yes, it is. Morning, Steve. Merry Christmas. Yeah, all the content team has got Christmas jumpers. I haven't. I've got a Christmas hat. Not watched the game from... Yet seen the game, yet seen the result, and always struggling on... You're not missing much. We had moments, but that was about it. We had moments. But other than that, morning Mike, how are you? Morning Ben. Morning Lee, how are you? Adam, how are you? Right, that's enough of hellos. Right, I think we ought to start with the game yesterday first before we go on to anything else. They just seem lost. They just seem so lost. I don't know, I think we're... Yeah. Morning Josh, how are you? How you good? No, it's evening in Australia yet. Morning all. Ho ho ho. Yeah, there's not much to... I thought I'd try and make it a bit light-hearted this morning. Make myself look a bit of a fool like normal. Morning Glenn, how are you? Yeah. Morning Andres, but I've just seen Harry Maguire's interview as well. And he actually, if you look on Twitter and go to Leicester City, he's actually put... he's actually said that they were the dominant team in the second half. Yes, we were the dominant team, but we had what, 2 chances, I think? Vardy hit the post after a good save. Wasn't like Alisson's save from Liverpool, which some people are saying, but it was a good save. But Vardy should have scored. Morning Dale. But I don't know. It's just morning Sue. Oh, we've got some of my Australian viewers back. Yeah, my family live in Perth, Sue. Madison off a tackle decision. Plan A, we're just not. The one problem that we have got is we haven't really replaced anybody like for about 3 or 4 years. We haven't replaced Kante, Drinkwater, Riyad Mahrez. We have not replaced them at all well. Yeah, see, I thought Mendy and Ndidi were playing well. We need to have an attacking midfielder in there. That's who we need to have, an attacking midfielder. Someone of Gary McAllister or a Danny Drinkwater or someone like that with a bit of nonce in there. But don't say Silva, because I don't rate Silva at all. Yeah, I don't understand why we cross the box, why we cross it into the box at all. I really don't. I really don't. And another thing, all right, searing up. Is Abora too laid back for the Premier League? Has he got enough skill? He seems a bit, I don't know, he seems a bit too laid back. We've got a plan, it's plan Z for sleeping. We don't have a plan, no. We don't have a plan B at all. See, West Ham, yeah, it started bad and now they've picked up. They've won, I think, 4 on the trot or 5 on the trot, Andrew. I totally agree with you there. But even if he goes, who are we going to get? And what's to say we're not going to be in exactly the same position this time next year? So that's why I think they'll probably stick with him. I know it probably, I'm sounding about a pure out here. I've never been. See, I'm a pure in, a pure out. I'm not even sure which way I'm going, to be honest. Has been waste. Maddison and Maguire, the only 2. Yeah, Yeah, Maddison and Maguire are probably the only two that are decent buys. Pereira's sort of getting that way. We won't know about Sanuku or Benkovic. See, Wenger's looking a possibility. See, yeah. Big Sam, but I know he... See, before Pure got the job, I said Big Sam, and I was shot down. I was shot down in flames with that. We need an out-and-out goal-getting striker. Sorry, we need an out-and-out goal-getting striker. Yeah, that can create chances if we carry on with it. Yeah, look, yeah. Iborra is... Hold on. What was that, Tony? Iborra is or can be the bulky... Yeah, hopefully. But he just... I don't know. Pure doesn't seem to want to change that midfield. And it seems... I mean, there was no closing down yesterday. Morning, Jason. How are you? And I was thinking you work for Turning. No. I've never been... I've always been a Pure link because I've been backing him. Just recently, though, I've been very unhappy with the way it's been going. There's a slight difference. I'll still back him, but I'm just unhappy the way we're playing. There's a difference. It might not sound a difference. O'Neill. Hi, Denise. Sure. I was trying to make it a bit light-hearted this morning because I knew what was coming. Could Harvey Barnes be that midfielder? He could be. But who would he be playing? Would he come back? Would he get regular game time? Yeah, 25 minutes. See, the thing is with Nacho, he's a fox in a box, as they all say. He's the one that will score the goals from 6 yards out. But we've got to be making them chances for him to be there. The most spectacular goal that he scored was the one against Spurs. I think that's the furthest goal he's ever scored. Need a target. See, I've been saying that, Harry, a lot of the time. You need to play 4-4-2. Big man, small man up top. Perfect. For all these crosses that are coming in. Deitch in, promise him the world. Would he leave Burnley? Break the bank? See, I can't see them two leaving at all, to be honest. Time to go back to basics. Morning, Richard. How are you? Remember the Great Escape he played? Talking of the Great Escape, have the players sort of down tools a little bit, like they did with Ranieri and Shakespeare, or so-called did with Ranieri and Shakespeare. We need big knives to come in, give me a kick up the arse and sort it out. Or, what about Big Nige, director of football? How about that? He'll soon sort a few out. He'll know. Just wait 2 weeks and get Jose. Nice. Yes, Denise. Morning, Jamie. How are you? I'm just reading a few of the comments. Whoops, sorry. That's my phone just gone all arse over tit. It's going... Rumours were linked with... Yeah, I've seen that. The managers we've had since the King Power took over have been out of work. So I can't see them going for a manager yet. I've been saying this for a long time. There's no managers out there out of work. We only seem to go for the ones that are out of work. We don't seem to... So yeah, would you take Nigel Pearson back? Hands up. Do a quick poll. Thumbs up for Nigel Pearson. Or thumbs down for Nigel Pearson in some kind of role at the club. Maybe not the manager's role, or the... Either the manager's role or the director of football. To have him back in the club. Or wouldn't you want to go? Martinez Lewis, he's another one. So there's thumbs up, thumbs up. There's 3 thumbs up for Pearson to come back. Another good point. Not sure it's down in tools. The players with their heads up their arses forgetting. Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs up. So there's a lot of thumbs up for Nigel, or thumbs down. There's a lot of thumbs up. Yeah, not managed, but it's some kind, so we can get them and kick them up the arse. So there's a lot of thumbs up for Pearson here. I think the players do have too much. There's a lot of thumbs up there for Pearson. Come in, give him a kick up the arse. Yeah, but director of football, that'd be good. Director, him and Steve Walsh, both up in the upstairs. Both upstairs. Something to do with the director of football and like a joint director of football. Someone a bit ruthless. Well said, Lee. Someone a bit ruthless. Hi, Eric. Is that right? I don't know. To kick ass. Yeah, Nigel Pearson. Pearcy shaking Walsh. Nigel returning for see. Yeah, actually, I know. Yeah, I know you've been saying that for ages, Jason. Pearson as a third time, maybe not, but yeah, not a fan of Puel, but can't help thinking we need to be patient. 4 points off 6, so frustrating. See, it's still this. Yeah, Puel. I think Puel. Morning, Adrian. Oh, hello, Adrian. How are you? Going back, yeah. I think we're now at the same standard as what we were when Ranieri was leaving. Welsh back of head of recruitment. Jamie, you're putting whiskey in your coffee. Unfortunately, I don't drink whiskey, but I know what you mean. But always a good backing to him. Jamie, the players. Hold on. Luke, Puel has a good bollocking in him. Jamie, the players know this, and hence why they are not fighting for him. Not defending him, as I'm a Puel out, but the players certainly... Yeah, the players do need a kick up the arse. Well said. Who says that? Well said, Luke. Forget the past, go for... Yeah. But sometimes you have to go in the past just to remember where you were and where you came from. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people... Rafa's just won... I know he keeps saying this, but Rafa's just won Manager of the Month for November for Newcastle. When the going gets tough, the players, yeah. We need the players that love the club, not themselves. Cambiasso, yeah. Cambiasso and Pearson. Hi, Dan, how are you? So you're bringing an upstairs man just to help the useless... It should be able to... I think it'd make wholesale changes if he came in. That's going a bit too far back, that is. It would have been entertaining inside though if Jimmy Bloomfield came back. Yeah, Wayne. Look what Pellegrini is doing at West Ham, and his credentials could take us to the next level, but we're not quick. We always miss out. We certainly do. Look at what's happened to Arsenal. Different class, certainly is. But actually, we're talking about Leicester at the minute. We've talked about West Ham. We've talked about Arsenal. We keep... I don't want Puel out, but I'm starting to change my mind. See, I'm a bit like that. I'm on the verge. The club will make any decision they need to when they need to. Until everyone should stick by... Yeah, everyone should stick by the claim. I've been saying this for ages. You stick by the club, you stick by the team, you stick by the manager until the club need to make a decision. That's how it is. That's how it goes, I'm afraid. We've got to keep backing him. Problem could be wages as a divide, yeah. Kelchi needs to go, play Ozaki more. But Ozaki hasn't... Morning, Carl, how are you? But Ozaki hasn't scored for about 30 games now. Yeah, the problem is, like I said, being like, who would you bring in? Yeah, the transfer window. I can't see Conte. Conte's a good shout, but I honestly can't see him coming to Leicester. It'd be fantastic. I mean, if Conte came, over the moon, we might see a bit of difference, but... Right, yes, Tony. I think you might be looking. We did one on Facebook. Our editor Phil did one on Facebook yesterday. There was 2,300 votes on it, and it was 86% out and 14% in. We also had one on the Twitter poll, which was... So I'm just looking at my notes here because I can't remember these numbers. Twitter poll was 78% out, 13% in, and 9%, let's see what happens after the Man City game. We need a clear out. A big clear out. Hold on. Whoa. Sorry. There's too many comments coming in for me this morning. We need a clear out is required. A big clear out is required. We need the players that want it. Yeah. See, another thing. I think the best way would be to change the style. If he had... To change the style that suited the players, not trying to fit square pegs in round holes. So if we could change the style to the players that we've got, might be better. Now, I'd love to play 4-4-2, but I think the best thing we could play is 3-5-2. That means you can... Terrible recruitment. So, Maddison, Maguire, Pereira. It's terrible recruitment. Inacho was already there. Mendy was already there. Ibora was already there. So, he's bought Sanuku and Benkovic. Yeah, indeed he has gone backwards, but Inacho was already there, so you can't say he's only bought 5 players really, compared to all what you're saying about Nacho and Ndidi. It's top in the right place. You never know, Tony. You never know. That's hard. That's a tough decision, that is. Yeah. I think I can see what he's doing. He's building for the future. He is building all the young players. He's bringing the young players through. But I think we need to be now rather than then. See, if you played a 4-4-2, how would Maddison fit into it? Would you play him on the left wing? Like he was playing Norwich on the left. I think he's a bit lightweight. I think we're a bit lightweight to be centre midfield, to be honest. But he could do a job on the left wing. But if you play him at if you play a 3-5-2, you could play Maddison just behind the front two. So you've got 2 striking options. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think we already know what's going to happen to Tuesday. Can't bear struggling Fulham, Palace, Man City. Reserves. We'll wipe the floor with our We'll have to wait and see on that one. You never know. Need a striker, definitely. Morning, Carlos. How are you? Does his positional really suit the player? No, I don't think it does. I think a spell on the right or the left wing would help him out. Well, yeah, I heard him. They seem very, very loud and noisy. Watch about. Oh, I forgot about Gazelle. I think he must be one. I must have forgot about him. But yeah, so I agree with that. I do think that Gazelle is a waste of space. I think we will. I think we will keep them. Hi, Bradley. How are you? We do need another striker. Not Troy Deeney. Definitely not. I'm trying to, John, but it's getting harder and harder each day. Pools, tactics, team selections all wrong. No second. Correct. There is no second team. Let's try 2 up front. Back to the drawing board. And have Ozazaki. See, that worked. That worked. Again, when we won the league, that worked with them 2 up top. Hello, Rydell. How are you? How's Bernie? How's he doing? But yeah, that could be the way to play Maddison. Bring him on the left. Bring him on the left. I'm trying to get my mouth above the comments so everyone can see me. Or in a 3-5-2. So you could actually, I'm not quite sure I could manage that, Sam. Cheers for the confidence, but I don't think so. If yesterday was anything to, I'm dreading Tuesday. You never know. And it's on TV. See, Gazelle, he did make a difference when he came on. But he seems to be very much out of the game. Very much out of it. He was in and out, in and out. A bit like Mahrez was, but without the skill. Like I said earlier, we haven't really replaced him. We haven't got that minute. In that minute, we haven't got it. The ball we used to have, give it to Mahrez. Whack it to Mahrez and see if he can make something happen. We haven't got that at the minute. Yeah, we are. I agree with that. But I don't think we're not going to buy a striker. I don't think we're not going to buy a striker, but you don't put all your eggs in one basket and tell everyone, oh yeah, we're going to buy Luis Suarez, we're going to buy Lionel Messi. Because then the price goes up. Everyone, you think, you don't tell everyone you're going to buy. No, Troy Deeney's too old. Yes, Mark. We've got players. They just need to play. Yes, that's why I said that earlier, Andy. That we maybe change the style to fit the players instead of trying to get us to fit the players into a style. Doesn't look too cold to jump in that. I keep telling everyone the pool's not there. If it was there, I would do, Dan, but it's not there at the minute. Gazelle needs a run and it'll come good. Fuchs, yeah, I think Fuchs had a decent... If anything, Fuchs would be my man of the match. He gave it his all. We know what Fuchs is like. I don't think he really put a foot wrong, to be honest. Yeah, that was a bit... Yes, I know what you're on about. Matty James, yeah. He does seem to swap and change. He's a very much tinker man now, isn't it? He's a ball chaser. Yeah, there's no... They don't play the through balls to him at all. We don't... See, no, I just did said that. He hasn't done a lot, but I did say he made a difference yesterday. If you listen to what I said he's not done much at all, but when he came on yesterday, he did make a difference in patches. So I didn't say it was a waste of space yesterday. Other people agree with me. He hasn't been the best so far this year, but he did change it a bit. He did when he came on. He changed it in patches. I did say that. Mitrovic, I can't unless Fulham go down. I can't see Mitrovic wanting to leave. But why are we going for a Leyton Orient striker? As good as he scores the goals, yeah, ball. Totally agree with that. I know you're going to say everyone's going to say, well, Vardy, but we were in the Championship then, and we were a slightly different club. Morning, Ivor. How are you? Hope you're well. Fuchs better end product than Chilwell. I'd only keep Schmeichel, Vardy out of yesterday's team. What about you? Schmeichel, Vardy and Pereira. Fuchs? But morning, Anthony. How are you? Morning, Terry. You're a bit late. But Fuchs is leaving at the end of the season. Do you mean for Tuesday, Joe, or do you mean for the rest of the season? Yeah, Lee, get Slimy back. Give him a run of games. Big man, small man, up front. Nacho's not working. We need to try something. Yeah, Tinkerman. Yeah, I know we're still only 4 points off 6, but I know we're trying to stay positive, but that's a long 4 points off 6. The stinker, man. Right, I've lost a lot of your comments at the minute. All right. Yes, I've seen that. Salah from Nance. You never know. We have good players from the Fearless Foxy Spirit. Seem to have left us at the moment. We are lacking in confidence. Yeah, to fill his shoes, Andy, it's very tough. Hold on, Kieran. We have the quality ball playing centre backs. Don't see why carbon copy of Evans, Maguire, Tanuku can play that. Yeah, so that's when he bought all these centre halves. I did think he was going to play. I did think he was going to play 3 at the back, but he reckons enough is enough. All right. Oh, you're talking about Matt Piper. I can't really say anything about that because I didn't hear it. Look where your mouth is. While white chat boxes, Jamie. A big white beard. You're a clever, festive... Oh, it could be. Yeah, I never thought of that. Replace Ndidi with Silva. We need someone who can put a good pass in like Madison. I think Madison would be... If you put Madison on the left or the right wing, I think he could work there. Oh, yeah. There was some passes yesterday. We're on that. Yes, I saw that. Are you sure that wasn't Ndidi and that wasn't... Iheanacho, sorry. It was definitely Ndidi, was it? Is it right for you? I paid to... Oh, right. It's all, yeah. Well, I paid for it. I had to pay the box. You need to put... Yeah, you need proven Premier players. If we don't get a win soon... Oh, Scott. See, I'm on the verge at the minute. I'm on the verge. I'm sitting on the fence, but I'm more of a... To be honest, I'm backing him. I wouldn't say I'm a pure in, pure out. I'm sort of sitting on the fence. It was about this time when we played Palace last... Well, no, sorry. When we played Palace away last year. I was in the same kind of situation. When we lost 5-0, it was very much on the fence now. But I'm backing him more than anything. The badge on the front is more important than the name on the... Yeah. The players do need to remember that. They need to get a kick up the arse. We're also 4 games from relegation, yeah. The poll on Puel out might as well end it now, Jamie. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of... See, would Harvey Barnes... the thing? Well, yeah, we haven't won a lot away. Our central midfields need to be able to either shoot or complete... Yeah, that's the thing. The 2 defensive midfielders, isn't there? That's the problem we have. The 2 defensive... Indeed, he came here and he had a hell of a shot. But you don't... Now, every shot that he has is... Rose head behind the back of the goal. Or even going for a throw. Nacho has been shy week after week, heading in for the same direction as Silva for me, yeah. It must be. It must be. Yeah, Scott, I'm the same. It wouldn't... The last time I had this kind of feeling was when we had Paulo Sousa. Remember when we had Sousa? And it just went... I think he had about 8 or 9 games. And I felt... as soon as he got the sack, it was a lot better. But I wouldn't... I don't like seeing swapping and changing managers. But I do think it's time for... I do think it... I don't know, it's tough. It's a tough one. It's easy to say, oh, let's sack him. But unless we're trying to get... Unless there's someone in the background that can do the job, that can come in straight away. A bit like what Fulham did. Fulham were lucky. They sacked the manager, 2 hours later, they'd hired Ranieri. Unless there's already something in the background... Well, yeah. Yeah. But I still won't play Silva, because I don't rate Silva at all. It's the pointless... Yeah. Vardy needs to be... Hold on, some of these comments are coming in just a bit too... Harvey Barnes isn't Premier. He needs to be playing week in, week out. Just look at Lawrence 3 years back. Big step, yeah. But if you leave him too long, they get a bit disillusioned by not being able to get a claim. I mean, he's a lad from counter sort. A bit disillusioned and not wanting to play. So, the available manager. See, I know what you're trying to say, Luke. I'm just not sure where I am with him at the minute, to be honest. I really don't. I'm unhappy with the way they're playing, but I want to back the manager. I really do. The squad is not as strong as it seems. Bench yesterday offered nothing to change it up. Yeah, there wasn't a lot on the bench, was there? Who would have the authority to sack Puel? Yeah, would it be Top? Nigel to the end of the season? I've said that. Yeah. Do we not play in the way that suits him? We're not. By the way, they looked at it, Chris. We're not playing in the way that suits anybody. Players need to start standing. Yeah, they need a good kick up the arse. That's why I said we need to bring Nigel back. Give him a kick up the arse. Yes, admit it, Jamie. Puel has to go. Most of the fans. Yeah, see, I've seen all the polls and that. All the polls for Puel. It's not looking good for him, is it? Hold on, I lost that comment. Shearer said, I didn't want to watch it last night. Didn't want to watch Match of the Day at all. Top needs to look at the whole... Yeah, he does. He needs to start again. If he always poor class, he needs a run to prove it. The problem is he does not suit Puel's style. I don't think O'Neill would be the man to give him a bollocking. You need someone with a bit... If we get a new manager, it has to be big or go home. Because we'll otherwise be in the same situation. Yeah. Pearson back for a third time. See, it's not so much Pearson back for a third time. It's Pearson back to give them all a kick up the arse. And that's the kind of person we need. Someone that can come in. Not saying... I mean, it wouldn't bother... If Pearson came in, I'd be happy. I can't see it happening again. I really can't. But it'd be the kind of thing we need. Someone of that kind... Backler, they weren't down, but who is around at the moment to go the extra mile? Poole will be out by the end of the season. Yeah. See, will they keep? Yeah, it has a little bit, hasn't it? Do you know something? Poole is 7-1 to be sacked. Yeah, the right kind of decision. You could see it only going one way with Ranieri. Unfortunately, as good as he was the year before when he won the league, was as bad as he was that that year. Unfortunately, I don't know. I really, Francesca, I really don't know. Unfortunately, yeah, he did. He set us up. Crouch, 6 months loan. Some of them crosses that were coming in yesterday, bloody hell. Yeah, he can. He can. Top can make a big stamp on his authority. Sat before, window opens, new man. Will it happen though? Will it happen? Brendan Rodgers didn't do a lot at Liverpool, did he? Morning, Baz. How are you? Happy Christmas to you as well. Hope you have a good time with your family over the new year. Purely's done. I think the players know that it may be a reason for. I hate that when people say that. They ought to be. I know you're probably right, Andrew, but they ought to be playing. Well, yeah. Walsh, the ex-player, has coached. He kept them up the art. Don't think he's up to it now. Look, as much as I'd love him, don't think he's quite up to coming in as a player like that, as a coach like that. Sorry. We have no fight. Palace were tackling in threes. We just ran around the ball like under 10s. Yeah. Either players should self-motivate. If not, they shouldn't be. Yeah. They want to play for the club. We need a hungry manager. Done it before yet. Lads, we're not going to... Everyone keeps saying we're not... But somebody... Morning, Paul. But always, every year, there's one club that gets drawn back into it. All the more reason he's don't belong out. Yeah. I can't see it happening. It'd be nice if it does, but I can't see it happening, unfortunately. I think we need a bit of a bigger man than Nigel Pearson. Rafa went to Newcastle, sure. Hold up. Newcastle, surely we can't attract somebody. And the question is, with the blueprints, those three, yeah. I thought that, Tony, the other day. Managers have been sacked for less results than Pule. Sack Pule, beginning of January. New manager. Yeah, but how long will it take? Morning, Anthony. How are you? I'm good, thank you. And why would he walk? He'd lose a fortune. Is that enough? Not sure. Unless we have a top manager in mind. The question is, who would suit our needs? Hi, whoever you are listening from Thailand. Yeah, Big Sam is an option. Hi, Lance. How are you? Blimey, I'm well over my time today. Do we need a manager who throws teacups or gives hugs? I think at the minute we need one that throws teacups, but not mine today because I need this. My throat's dry at the minute. What striker? Yeah, what striker would want to come to us at the minute? Yeah, no service. Yeah, but who? Answer your question, Paul. What striker is going to come here? You're not going to get a regular first team striker, are you really? Eddie Howe for me, it could be interesting. He wouldn't, if we could interest him from. I don't think we would. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does tell you. I've not heard it, but I've seen the comments from certain people that yeah, Defoe. We've tried Defoe before. I think he's happy at Bournemouth, back home. He's been there before. Throws televisions. We need something. Well, that's not like a rock and roll star. Bigger man than Pearson, in my eyes. If it was Pearson, squad and tactics, that would have. Yeah. If Pure doesn't play the first team on Tuesday, Man City reserves, then he was. Yeah. We've got to go for it. Have a great week. Leicester should sign Quincy. Promises his class winger striker. Chris Houghton, that's a name no one's mentioned. Yeah, see, I don't think, Tony, I agree with you on that one. I don't think he would leave. We've had this conversation before, Crouch. I don't know. I don't know how it is. Thing is, though, Iheanacho looked good. In pre-season, I think he scored 4 in 5 games, or 5 in 4, whatever. I can't remember what it was. He looked good. And then as soon as the season's come, we're dragged into the box. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, but you'll still, if we win on Tuesday, Jason, a lot of people will say, oh, that covered over the cracks, that has. We'll just have to wait and see. Ibrahimovic, I can't see him coming back. Coming back to the Prem, I mean, sorry. Right. That's me done. Harry Redknapp. I don't think he'd want to, I think he's had enough of football now, to be honest. Right. I've got to go as well. Cheers for listening to me waffle on. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting to put my tin hat on. Because we have the money, we could attract big name manager, but don't want those checkbook managers who bail when, yeah, Aguero on loan. Right, so I shall see you all later. See you in the next round. I shall see you all later. So it's adios, ciao ciao, au revoir, goodbye. Please like and share this video. Get the world knowing about us. Have a good Sunday. Happy Christmas. And see you next weekend. Boxing, no, what day is it? It's 23rd. It's Christmas Eve you'll see me. Your first time here, Tony. Glad you're watching. Says you all later. I'll see you on Christmas Eve. You might see me through the week as well. Adios. Have a good Sunday. Bye-bye. Blue Army. Come on, City. We know we can do it.